Hello, guys. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. You already know it's your favorite day of the week. It's fucking Thursday, and it's me, Tawney Inside and Out, where we are transparent, whether you like it or I like it. How are you guys? I fucking missed y'all. Did you fucking miss me? Because I fucking missed y'all. I know I wasn't here last week. I had a little shit done. I had to stay my ass home. But I'm here. And I got a special guest. And, of course, my lovely bartender. Cool, Miss Willow Muslin. Oh.
Even though you made my drink.
Right. Well, you know I love you. And this is Tearduck.
I am Tearduck's Juice.
Right. He is my guest for the evening. He brought us some beautiful beverages that he is going to tell us about that he makes himself.
Okay.
So let's get right into it. Let me tell you guys about my week real quick. I gotta say work because I didn't have a fucking week. I was in bed all fucking week sleeping because I had a procedure done. I had spine surgery a couple years ago and whatever. I had to have some shit done. So a bitch had to sleeps and more sleeps. Shout out to my doctors at Cornell. Y'all be always fixing a bitch. Just, finding me new parts, guys. Get it together. Yeah, I got to shout out my doctors. My doctors are great. I love them all. They all hate me, but I love them.
The doctors be like, can we fix her?
Yes, we can. And I be there like a guinea pig, like, do what you gonna do. I don't care. Because I don't want to feel this shit. No, I'm tired of this shit. But besides that, guys, other than that, I had an awesome week with my kids. I realized how much I love working, how much I miss working, because I've been home with them. Them drive me crazy. I want to change my name to Daddy. Like, would that be a bad thing, right?
Because they never say that word.
Right, because they just call me Daddy, because I don't want to be Mommy no more. Because Mommy, Hey, Daddy. Hey, right. Just call me Daddy. Just call me every once in a while you need something. Thanks. Shit.
Just call me Daddy, but you ain't getting no sugar.
Other than that, guys, I had fun at an event we went to for S.STREET Media. It was awesome. 1718 Collective. Yes, it was a great time. There was a lot of great talent there, a lot of cool DJs and producers and young entrepreneurs. I got this sweater from one of them. His name, yeah, right? It's so cute. I love it. His name is Kenneth. Oh my God, I'm so horrible, guys, right now. Right. No, it's Kendrick. It's Kendrick. Oh my God, Kendrick, don't choke me. And his IG is at My Dope Thoughts. Go check him out. His shit is so cute. I loved it. I fell in love with it when I saw it across the room. And then he gave me a beautiful blue and yellow sweater for free, and I was like, oh my God, I really love it.
I just want to say that I pointed out the red one to her.
She did point it out to me, and then I fell in love crazy. And I was going to buy it for her, but then I was like, Carly, I really like it. I'm so sorry. If he has another one, I will buy you that one, but not this one. This one is mine. And then he gave me this really cute hat that's in my bag. I'll take it out later so you guys can see it. I was like, oh my God, like, you're just flowering me with love. So Kendrick, shout out to you. And the event was mad dope. Like, I love the fact that those guys that were playing the guitar, those two young guys with the leopard shirt.
Oh yeah, I honestly can't remember any specific names or Instagram handles, but it was definitely a good time.
Dope. Like, you guys, go check out S.STREET Media. You already know, on IG and on YouTube.
Recap everything
that you have missed. Because hello, what have y'all been doing the whole fucking week?
She's like, it's only $10 to get in. You just got your stimmy. Stop playing.
Right. Let's speak about this stimmy real quick. Okay. So I hear ya. Y'all need new sneakers. Your car need new rims. I feel you. You want to go pull out a whip. But the stimmy is not for that, bro. Man. Do something smart with that fucking stimmy.
You should invest your money.
Thank you. Invest it.
Invest in yourself.
Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Bitcoin?
NFTs.
Or in yourself.
Look into NFTs.
And what's NFTs?
Okay, they're non-fungible tokens. So it's like, okay, imagine like the stock market, but like this is like the next thing that basically, for example, if I use my bottle of juice, I could take a picture of this, like video-wise, whatever like that, and I could sell it to somebody on like, let's see, ETH, Bitcoin, whatever. I can sell like this actual video for actual money. So somebody could literally, buy. I can make this series like, if I were to take this video right here, of all these bottles and each individual bottle, I can sell each individual video as part of a package. So people can literally buy digital content of this video.
So the more you know.
So literally, you can buy this, and like, let's say I put this up as an NFT. Okay.
What does NFT stand for?
I think it's non-fungible tokens.
Okay.
Or something like that. So I can say
that. I just needed to be reminded.
It's okay. You know, I think it's like a new thing. I guess in maybe a year or two, I think it might be really big.
And just like Bitcoin, a lot of people slept on Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin blew the fuck up, and now niggas is trillionaires.
Yeah. You know, Uber too.
Did you hear me? Trillion.
People that invested $50 9 years ago into Uber are now millionaires.
Yes. Like, what are we doing, young people? Yeah. Shit, even myself. Look, I'm gonna slap myself too. What am I doing?
Now, a lot of it too is okay. If you take, let's say you take $40 out of your paycheck, right, and you can have it reoccurring and buy a stock every week. So, like, let's say, for example, I get paid on Thursdays. I can have it set up like Robinhood or TD Ameritrade, where every week, you know, Thursday, it pulls out $40 and buy the stock automatically. So you could set something up and just let it build over time. Yeah, you know.
I mean,
no. Like you can have it.
But just invest $4 from each check is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's okay. Right. So you can have it buy Uber every week.
$40 every day.
Right. No, but listen to this. You wanna hear some crazy, you know, I'm always into like finding ways to save money without really realizing that I'm saving money so that I don't fucking touch it. Right. So I found out that if you $27 a day for the next 365 days, by the end of, 360, you're gonna have 10 G's.
Yeah, so something too. So like if you start like a penny or $1 or something, and then you just keep doubling that every day, and you put that away, it ends up being like $7,000.
Well, right. So look, a 2 liter of Pepsi, Sprite, whatever, just a 2 liter. If you fill that shit up with dimes, all the way to $700. I just
started filling a giant apple juice container, so now you're giving me the initiative to want to put more in there.
Yeah, like listen, I started a bucket in my house. That's our vacation bucket. I told my kids, let's just throw mad money in there for the rest, for the rest of the year. All our change, all the change I have in my pocket every day, I just throw it in there.
Burn.
So I figure I don't know what's going to be in there. So I told them, who knows how much money can be in there by the end of the year. If, let's just say, we got like 15 grand, we going to fucking Hawaii, bitches. You heard? Oh,
it's definitely a good idea to use it as like a vacation fund or even like an emergency fund. Because there's so many people that don't even have like $400 set aside for anything. You know what I mean? Like,
rules.
I cashed in a regular sized orange juice bottle full of change, and obviously because I did a check cashing, they took a percentage. So before they took their money, it was $375 in an orange juice bottle.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Yeah. And I wasn't using that change.
That's random change. That's mixed change though, because if you put the same size of whatever, dimes, nickels, quarters, it's gonna accumulate.
I put pennies, nickels, and dimes in one and quarters in the other.
Yeah, I have those. Well, you already know when I go co-op and shit, those little jars that they give you. I don't know how many of them filled up with quarters, and they're like $13 in each of them.
Wow. So, here's another tip too for being savvy and frugal. Do not use a Coinstar or a check cashing machine, even if you have to open up the bank account. If you have an account, the bank doesn't charge you a fee.
Thank you.
So these Coinstar and whatever other machines that you may use, whatever other brands they are, they take anywhere from 12 to 15%. That's a decent amount of money that would be in your pocket or be in your account. Yeah. So that's good to know too.
I mean, I feel like nowadays, a lot of people, a lot of young kids too, y'all don't know how to fucking do a checkbook. Y'all don't know how to do none of that shit because nobody taught you that.
I kind of feel like
in school.
Yeah, honestly, I've written a check like once in my life, like an actual physical check.
I've literally never had a checkbook.
But you know what? And in reality, but in reality, what a checkbook does help you do is how to budget. So if young people learn now how to budget their money, just think of the success they can have later on in life, because you're already building a foundation for yourself that's not coming from any other platform but yourself. So if you can say okay, I'm going to put, my grandmother used to tell me, put $10 a week away.
And that would be $520 a whole year.
But you know what's crazy was that I was bartending, catering, and I was like, fuck, $10 a week, like this, just fucking like, all right, I'm gonna take half my tips and I'm gonna put them away, right? And I did that for like 8 months or something like that, and I had like close to $20,000. You know, and that was just saving, just throwing it in a sneaker box, and counting it, you know, tallying up how much I had every week. But then I would just not think about it. I taped up the sneaker box. I wouldn't buy nothing. Yeah, because I'm a shopaholic, and I
if it's there, I'm gonna spend.
Not even. Nah, I'm not like that. I love to. I was definitely the type that like I would put money all over my house. Like little stashes everywhere. So if I needed something,
you forget about it sometimes. You find it like, oh hey.
Yeah, my oldest is like that. Shout out to my oldest, Jalen, because that bitch is one frugal ass chick, bro. She could save money though. Since little, you would give her birthday money. She wasn't spending it. She stashed that shit under her bed.
You know, I feel like the whole check and checkbook thing is on its way to extinction.
It is because of online checking.
We got Apple Pay. Everything is digital. Everything is online. I pay all my utilities online. Even sometimes my landlord be like, "Can you sell me?" And I'm like, "Bitch, you got that shit? Because I'm on my way to you right now. Give me a receipt." But I just feel like this generation needs a different. Rather than balancing your checkbook, because I don't even fucking do that. I don't even have a checkbook.
Right.
I'm lucky that I still have a bank account. You know what I'm saying?
My advice is like, okay, every time I get paid, to have it automatically take it out. Because, okay, let's say you get paid $600 a week. If $20 out of 600, when you just get paid, you're not gonna notice. But over time, if you look at, let's say, an app, whatever like that, it's gonna be like, oh wow, if you save $20 a week for a whole year, whatever like that, you're gonna have an extra $1,000, and you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't even really notice, because mostly it's like, if you spend, $9, $10 on Netflix, you don't notice really that's gone.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so
and then whenever you get paid, you want to treat yourself too. Like, oh, I can spend $30 on food. I can buy this. So you definitely ain't gonna notice that $20.
Especially when you just get paid. You notice it if you're like down to like, I got my last 100.
You got $40 and then Apple come along like taking that $9.99 from you. You're like, no, Apple, wait, don't do it. I have
there go my ATM fees.
And then your shit is negative $3. You're like, damn, how am I eat today? I gotta cook.
Shit.
I mean, I got $34.
Negative.
That's the worst.
I have my bank set up that it will decline any transaction if you
so you have overdraft.
Because you could go negative $35, but that bank is charging you a $35 fee. So you are negative $70. And now not only are you negative, but then you're wasting your fucking money. Another thing is like, why are you charging me to take out my own money?
Exactly.
Oh my God!
I don't understand.
Speaking about that, wait, I'm sorry, because you just like jogged something in my memory that I must talk about. I don't care. I'm going to say it because you did it to me. Fucking bastards. So, for my daughter's birthday, which was a whole motherfucking month ago, I booked a hotel in booking.com. Never book a hotel with booking.com. Booking.com, come for me. I don't give a fuck. Because you know why? These motherflowers took $239 out of my account and still haven't given it back to me. They blame the Marriott. I call the Marriott. The Marriott is so nice. They freaking send me the emails that they already released the money back to them. And they still have not released me my money. So you know what they told me today? Because they emailed me today to ask me, how's my satisfaction with dealing with them? Well, let me tell you how my satisfaction is. Let me fucking call you. So when I called them, the nice little lady, which I could not understand half a word she was saying to me, but while I deciphered our conversation, literally, she tells me, I cannot give you a refund. I'm sorry, what? See, now that's where you got me all the way fucked up.
That's when I'm calling my credit card like, this is fraudulent. Thank you. That wasn't me.
Girl, no, I called. I felt bad. I called the Marriott. I speak to the manager. The manager like, this is absurd. Let's call booking together. I'm like, yes, manager. Let's shout out to Carol because she freaking damn. And your name is Carol, but it's okay. It's not Karen.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
At least it wasn't Karen. Nah, but Carol
wasn't like, help you go? I'm sorry, I can't help you.
I hablamos español.
Adios. I would have been so bad.
Adios.
she was so helpful. Like she was like, listen, girl, I don't know who did you dirty up in here, but I got you right now. We're gonna call them and we're gonna get this together. I said, yes, girl, get this together. Get me my monies.
Okay.
So she calls and she's like, oh, they really trying to dig us. I was like, oh, us, this is plural. It's me and you. She's like, yeah, because we already paid that.
Oh, Carol,
So that, right, Carol was hood. Carol was like, oh no. Shout out to Carol in the Marriott in freaking Denver, Connecticut. Shout out to you, boo.
You go, Carol.
You go, Carol, because she definitely called them back and gave her a piece of their mind. And she wasn't a Karen. And she was like, listen, honey, I'm gonna get you your money. I'm gonna call you in a couple of days. It may take 15 days. I was like, 15 who? I've already waited 30. What's 15 days? Go figure.
Like y'all took it out in 3.5 seconds. Why can't I get it back that quick?
They are waiting. Oh boy.
That's crazy. And then the shit will fool you because you'll have the notification. It's like pending. And you're like,
when?
Just put it in.
Just give it to
Click
me.
the button and
Thank
go.
you, Carol. Right, Carol. Yes, Carol. I'm like,
my shit's still negative $3 and Apple about to charge me. Put my money back.
Oh man. But I mean, you know, at least they were helpful. They were like really like Booking.com was not. I embarrassed myself. I said a lot of bad words to that lady, and I feel really bad. No, I don't. I'm just fine. You know, she was just fucking with
she got like 5 more days before I come back.
Oh, day number 10 right now?
No, we're on day number 1. It was today that I finally got this done. I've been dealing with this for a week.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And that was only because they emailed me. Thank you, Booking.com, for emailing me to give you a nice little survey of how I love dealing with y'all when I didn't.
You know, you can't always trust these websites, even like reputable websites. Like my friend had booked an Airbnb one time over the summer on the Airbnb app, and they took the money out of her account and everything. Luckily, she got it back. But when we looked up the place and we called the place, it was a fucking motel. It wasn't an apartment. Right. It was a motel, and it was just like a shitty one too. Like, no, thank you. We're not staying there for the weekend.
Speaking about that, this is a funny story. I mean, this was a long time. It was in the 90s, but it's whatever. So in like 97, me and my homegirls, is like 10 or 12 of us. We decided to go to Jersey Shore. I don't know if Jersey Shore was the shit back in the days. If you wanted to have fun, go to Jersey Shore. So we go to Jersey Shore.
He remembers watching the show. She's talking about Jersey Shore in the 90s, bro. We was 5. We don't remember that.
It's okay.
We wasn't partying yet. We were still in the sandbox.
I was thinking about the situation.
No,
GTU.
The situation was not there. There was no DTF going on or anything. So we get there, right? Now, mind you, back then, obviously, you weren't really, you couldn't see shit. You weren't booking shit online. Mm-hmm. You were calling.
You got there and you was at the stands.
This lady sold us this house like if it was the Ritz-Carlton. Yes. Like, you don't understand. We were, like, so excited, right? And then we get there and we're like, we're at grandma's house?
Oh, wow.
There was plastic on the couch?
Bro,
no AC?
No.
You're not allowed to touch nothing?
Ceiling fans, and yes, and then the table was bolted to the floor. So then we were like, damn, are we in a penitentiary?
And everything smelled like mothballs?
So after we cleaned the house, we were there for a whole week. That was the fucked up.
Oh, yeah, you had to clean it.
So after we cleaned the house, I mean, it was a bunch of girls. So, we cleaned the house. After we cleaned the house, right, we're like, well, let's take another look around. I don't know how none of us noticed that all the walls were wooden panels. All of them.
Oh, you was in Mr. Krabs' house. That shit alone, old wood paneling alone got a dusty smell.
No, when I tell you that every night I would lay down in the bed and then like I had the greatest view. Thank you, Lord Jesus. I felt bad for my friend Emily. I'm so sorry, bitch, because I'm sorry, but we had to fight for it. No, I'm not. We fought for it. We fought for it. We fought.
You won, obviously.
Yeah, because it was in a little pool, and we fought in it, and that's not my problem. You lost, and I won the good role.
Sometimes you gotta take this down and hold it.
But it wasn't worth it because I was in the street, and I could hear cars passing and everything creaking, and I never slept. So I figured the best thing for me to do was just drink and party the whole time I was there. So that's what I did on the boardwalk. Had a lot of fun. It was great. Thank you. It was great. Like, honestly, like, I think, like, if you didn't do that when you were young, take, like, road trips with your friends, then you didn't live. Because those are the most funnest things on earth.
I'm doing that now that I'm older.
We're gonna do that together.
We're gonna do that shit. I'm gonna fix my license and we're gonna do that shit.
I'm down.
Allegedly.
Let's try your drinks because I want to try a TikTok drink that I have, and my ice is melting.
Okay.
Yeah. So which one are we gonna try
Let's
first?
try that.
Before we even try it, my bad. I just like totally like because I just saw the ice.
She forgot you was even here.
Oh my God.
But you know, I find it interesting that you like puree the fruit and everything yourself, right?
Yes, I do.
Which I think that's great because you're not, do you add sugar to it?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do.
Yes.
Okay.
People are like, oh my God, you add sugar. I'm like, yes, I want people to buy it. To me, like, I want to try it. I want you people to love it.
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay,
if I don't like it, I'm not serving it.
Yeah, no, of course, I hear you. I know I asked you this, us personally speaking, but how did you start your Tear Duck Juices?
Okay, so my name Tear Ducks comes from my Xbox Live name. The Xbox, and people that I've met, we became really close, and they would call each other by gamer tags. So literally,
why did you name yourself Tear Duck on Xbox?
Okay, so that name came from a Spanish babysitter that I had when I was smaller, and she's like, "Hi, Benito, Tear Ducks," and I was remembering, and that's how I got my name.
Crying?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it's a fun fact. I was born without a tear duct, so when I saw his
So she
product,
was crying too.
I'm always cry. I always cry from one eye.
Aww.
I cry from my left
Oh, you
eye.
cry like in the movies.
Yeah.
You got one tear coming in your face?
like all
Very
the
dramatic.
time. Very dramatic. So that's why I have to be like,
Like, oh my God, are you okay? And she's like,
I'm fine. Everything is okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, so that's why it caught my attention because I'm like, oh, I don't have a tear duct. A tear duct.
Yeah.
So it's crazy that
It was meant to be,
Yeah, it was meant to
That's
be.
for you to see,
Right.
it's crazy.
Oh, but this is crazier because I love the fact that watch this twist though. Haha.
Because I was going to do an event with the 1718 Collective, and the person running the event hit me up and was like, yo, do you know any liquor vendors? Because our liquor vendor just canceled. I'm like, let me see. And I just happened to open up Instagram, and it was like an ad or something. Somebody posted him, and I hit him up automatically. I was like, hey, where you from? Blah, blah, blah. Are you willing to bend? Like, we have an event. He said, well, I can't do it tonight. I'm like, oh, man, like, just come, just fucking bring it here, just come.
I wish,
So he couldn't do it that night, and I actually ended up not being able to go that night for babysitter purposes and stuff like that. But I still got the drinks, and I enjoyed them, and it was cool.
And then it's crazy without me and her even speaking about it. I see this. I hit him up like, yo, what's really good? I do a podcast. What's up? Like, I would love to, you're, young entrepreneur, starting your small business. I'm down to promote it, push it. What's up? I said, bring me a couple drinks to my job so I can, then turns out that Wilma had already met him. Well, they hadn't met each
My
other.
juice gets around.
Yeah, your juice
I
gets
sent
around.
him a message, and I was like, hey, would you like to be on my podcast? I'm starting my own show soon. And he was like, well, I'm actually going to be on Tawney. And I was like, well, shit, me too.
It's okay, you both can have it.
Right, yes, we're sharing you. Sharing is caring. We probably like to share it.
Hey.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I know what you
oh,
mean.
don't think
Hey,
negatively.
I don't mind them.
Rewind.
Okay, so back into play. Now, which one are we gonna try? What color are we going?
I want to try the yellow because I tried the blue and the
Okay,
red.
I got a pineapple mango.
Oh,
So I want pineapple mango.
this is the pineapple mango. So
You picked
everyone,
out the right one.
pineapple mango, as you can see in this beautiful bottle
Here,
with
that's
his little
cute.
logo. Now, mind you, can I tell you his logo is so fucking cute? I guess it's a picture of him with really, really stoned eyes.
When
And
I
a hat
first
to the
seen it, I just assumed that it was infused. Because I'm like, let's infuse everything.
I get that question a lot too.
It's because the red eyes.
Yeah.
But then when I drank it, I was like, oh, that's why.
Not infused.
That's why his eyes are red. Because one bottle had me fucked up.
After
And
looking
I
like the logo, you was
And I
like
can
this
handle my
at
liquor.
home.
I can handle my
liquor.
liquor.
Okay.
So let's give this a whirl.
You know.
Tears up, mango, pineapple.
I went crazy. I'm glad you did it because I couldn't.
Okay. Just a little-
Bueno, puedo decir que sabe como que estoy un tropical.
I'm gonna taste the
It brought the
mango.
Spanish out of me. I
Okay.
feel like I'm in a tropical
Nah,
island. I just need
this
like
is
3
my
girls
favorite.
fanning me.
Favorite?
Can I have 3 girls fanning me? Can y'all come fan me and feed me grapes?
We need 2 more. We need 2 more.
Two more chicks. Thank you.
Bring them
Anybody?
in.
I
Two
was
more.
just going hot
Two
air
more.
on you.
2 more.
I can see myself now.
This is my favorite one.
This is
know what?
my
This is my
favorite
favorite
one.
one.
And you know,
Thank you.
pineapple's good for the nana.
Okay.
So, you know,
Mhm.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
this should be all our girl favorites because pineapple should be your new drink.
Mango also increases your high if you eat it before you smoke.
Yes, the flower, it does.
And I mean, it just tastes amazing anyway. Like, I really, honestly, like, I taste the liquor and I taste mango. So I'm like, waiting for the pineapple.
Well,
That
I
shit tastes really good.
I have really great taste buds. So I kind of taste, this has vodka in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like, you know.
I don't drink
I
You have a missing tear duct where your taste buds are missing.
Oh, no, papi. They're on full fucking blown. Heights and alerts.
I already knew that shit
what
had
is that?
vodka from the last time that I drank it and the way I felt. I was like, oh, that's what you did.
Yo,
Okay.
vodka. Don't be sleeping on my vodka, guys. Don't be sleeping on his vodka. I was a vodka chick. Oh my God, did I love me some Grey Goose and Velveteer?
You know, I liked vodka when I was like maybe like 14, 15, and that's all that we could steal because nobody else was drinking it.
Okay.
Except for Tawney.
Tawney.
I never liked vodka. However, I had this crazy ass experience that I drank brown vodka. Don't do it. Don't do
Not a
it.
recommendation.
It was vodka soaked in cognac casings.
You're tripping balls.
It tasted amazing.
You know why I think I like vodka? This is a fucked up
It
story.
hit you
I
hard
want
and
to hear
No.
this. I want to hear this.
Mom, I know you just got here from DR, and this is fucked up. It has nothing to do with your parenting. Let me just speak straight to you. It has nothing to do with your parenting. You didn't do this. It was your fucking friend. So I'm like 8 years old, and I'm at my mom's friend's house, Betty, and they lived in a basement. Her husband was a super. You know, you're in a party. You're running, you're playing, you're having mad fun. You're like, right? So I'm mad thirsty, and I go up to her, and I'm like, baby, can you give me some water? She's like, okay. She gets me a tall glass, a tall, skinny glass, and it's clear. It looks like water, and it looks cold. It looks chilled. So,
my chest hurts already.
So I grab the cup. I'm so like, I'm so thirsty that I just, you know how when you gulp shit and you don't even taste it yet because you're gulping, you're so thirsty.
Until your throat stop burning.
I'm like, glue, glue, glue. Halfway through the cup, I'm like, oh shit. So I stop and I'm like, like my chest is just on fire. I'm like, and she's like, oh, she gave me the wrong cup. So the cup of water was in her other hand. So she hands me that cup.
That's because she was drinking vodka. That's why she was
straight vodka with water. I guess she was drinking. So then she passes me the water. I guzz the water. Now I'm fucked up half the party. Okay, I just want everybody to know that I did not go tell my mother.
Vodka. I
Yeah,
fucked up too.
So I'm sitting in a chair like the whole night. I already feel like the world is ending. Everything is happening. Now I'm like 8 years old. I start throwing up and shitting all at the same time. It was projectile in every way.
Oh, man.
So my mom just
and
thinks
that
like,
made you like it.
no, listen to the craziness.
I was like,
no, this is my body built a tolerance for it.
Oh,
Dead ass, do not drink vodka with me. I will drink you under the fucking table. That's why I stopped drinking it because I get nice.
Put them bottles away.
Yeah, I just get nice. Like dead ass. I could drink 5, my friends could tell you, I could drink 5 bottles of vodka to the fucking face and I'll be there like, doo-doo-doo, party time.
I can drink it and be fine. However, it just makes me who I'm normally not. Like I can drink Henny, I can drink Jameson, I can drink Quavo. I don't fuck with Cuervo because it tastes like tobacco.
No, Cuervo make me.
No, vodka makes me fucking wild. Like, no.
No,
vodka makes me gone wild. Like,
vodka makes me very chill and mellow. I'm like, why, hello, daisies, how are you?
But that's the thing. Like, the shit just makes me like mad friendly, and I'm not like that. Like, everybody that's just my best friend. Like, oh my god, you're drinking vodka? Like, let's drink it together. You want a shot? Let's take a shot. I don't need another one, but let's do it. And like,
see, I think that's what Henny does. Henny makes me like a social fucking butterfly. I'm like, hello, everybody. Hi. Meet me. Hello, how are you? I love you. You're so cool. I like talking to you. Let's go dance.
I like to stick to Henny because I've never gotten sick off of Henny. I've never had a hangover and I've never thrown up off of Henny.
Me neither.
Vodka is another story.
I've never gotten sick off vodka. Like I only got sick once in my life.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. Speaking about Henny though, before anything else, we're gonna keep drinking Mr. Teardrop juices and hear more about Mr. Teardrop. But y'all already know the drill. I always gotta find something on TikTok I motherfucking like. So
let's hear it.
Here's my TikTok drink of this motherfucking week. Y'all already know last time we tried the wine with the Henny. Now we're gonna try Jamaican Me Happy, cause I'm always happy. We're gonna get there. I don't know.
Jamaican Me Happy.
Jamaican Me Happy.
Jamaican
Don't
Me
you
Happy.
love it, Jamaican Me Happy? Look how beautiful it is. It's pink. I love pink.
Like,
So,
this is my
alright.
favorite color. but
Now
it's
we need to drink to like this little invisible line right here. So just drink up to there,
Oh,
guys.
that line?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's to tear the up.
Here's to tear it up.
Cheers to my
Here's
juice
to
on the
try side
table,
view
you know.
too.
Mm.
I am precise. Jamaican Me
I
Happy
didn't
is
want
very
to
tasty.
Me either.
I don't know.
I was closer though.
Oh, I was precise, guys. I hit it right on the lawn.
Like, I don't really care for watermelon flavored anything, so
Jamaican Me Happy.
Tony, do you with that?
Jamaican you this.
Jamaican me no.
I want to partake myself.
You are going to partake, so
Thank you. Thank
you
you.
have
I'm
no
not
choice.
drinking. You
Thank you,
did you
thank
see
you.
what she just excuse me, YouTube. Do you see what she just did right there? I got Jameson over here, so the whiskey can stay.
I'll drink it all.
Listen,
I want to be
you're
Jamaican Me
going
Happy.
to drink that.
Whiskey,
I want to be Jamaican,
vodka,
Jamaican Me
All
Happy.
right. So here's to Jamaica Henny Happy.
Jamaican
Anything
Henny
is
Happy.
motherfucking happy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaican anything is possible.
Well, let me motherfucking happy tell you.
It actually tastes better with
It
the
tastes.
Henny.
Hello.
Yo, Seagram.
Jamaica, we're really happy. Henny
Jamaica.
happy. Henny can fucking happen in Jamaican.
Lemon, strawberry, watermelon, and guava. They OD'd on the watermelon, but the Henny drowned it out.
Yes.
Fuck with it now.
So, guys, summer
However,
drink, new
the
summer
Henny's full of
beverage.
bubbles.
I feel.
How do you feel?
I like it. Fuck what she just said about them.
And I'm drinking it.
Guys, go get you a Seagram's, Escapes, Jamaica Me
Put a shot of Henny in
Happy,
it.
and put a motherfucking shot of Henny in it.
To save
It does taste better with anything.
It does.
Yeah, next week we're gonna try Casamigos with a Corona and some.
As long as we ain't drinking Patron, I'm with it.
Why no Patron?
Bro,
I had a horror story.
You wanna
Horror
talk about
story?
it?
Oh,
I think
Patron
I
used
think
to
her
be-
ass got her drunk.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Alright, so what had happened was Christmas Eve we had got a like $100 bottle, fucking giant ass bottle of Patron that you can't even fucking hold. And 3 shots in, I felt like my fucking forehead bent. So we still had it on New Year's Eve and nobody wanted to drink it because we had a gallon of Henny. So I was like, whatever. The shit was just sitting there and I started feeling bad for it. So a previous show that we were on, we're like, fuck it. We don't buy liquor. We got Patron. We mixed it with lemonade and limeade. And then we had just put it in the bottle, in the limeade bottle to get in the car. I didn't realize that the bottle was under my leg. So when I stood up, my whole left butt cheek, thigh, everything, my jacket was, my fucking fur jacket was soaked. And then I was like, fuck it, there's still more. Let's keep drinking it. No. My head was hanging out the car door.
Oh, man, that's
I live in the Bronx. We avoided dropping off friends in Manhattan just to bring me home. She
It
walked
was so
me in.
funny. It was so funny.
I just laid on the
No,
beanbag
you don't even
and stuff.
understand. So I had to pee, right? So I walk in. I love her dog, Zuko. I love Zuko. Zuko greets me, and it was like Zuko tried to say hi to her, but all she did to Zuko was go, and I was like, Carly, are you okay? Because you know what? In the car, she was coherent. In the car, she was talking. She was like, take me home.
Until they stopped
Now.
the cigarettes, and I opened the door, and my head was between my knees.
And it was over.
Oh.
She was
I
like,
never
do not
had-
drop nobody off. Drop me off first, and I command that right now. We were like, yes, mom. Yes, sir. Get in the
You
car. Everybody.
What had happened was the lemon and the lime combination just canceled out the taste of the tequila.
Yeah, we
So
were
I was like,
slurping
oh,
that
this
shit like it
lemonade
was-
is good, and I was just drinking it like nothing, and I was just so fucked up. Like I couldn't even take my own pants off.
No,
Like I was
the
just laying
funny
in the bed
shit
with
is,
my pants
I
on my
go
ankles and my sneakers on.
to go to the bathroom. I bring her in. She throws herself on the beanbag. I run to the bathroom. I pee. When I come out, she's like, and I'm like, okay, that meant bye. Yeah, I'm like, that meant bye in gibberish. That meant lock the door. Have a great night. Get home safely.
Love
Text me
you
when you're there.
later.
Love you. Bye. I left the whole way home. I'm like, yo, Cardi was really fucked up.
I have never been that
Like
fucked up.
her ass got her fucked up, and then we agreed that it must have been.
Yeah,
her
we're
ass.
convinced that like the pores in my ass and thigh
Just absorbed all the alcohol.
absorbed the fucking Patron
got
and it went
fucked
straight
up.
to my bloodstream. It was like, hey, bitch,
Oh, shit.
give me money, bitch.
Yeah,
I was fine because we were here. I was fine the whole time in the studios. When we went outside to take pictures, I was like, oh, no.
You're like, the world is ending.
I knew I was done because I didn't want to smoke. I was like, nah, this take me home. And like the smell of anything, a cigarette, a blunt, was just like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't want it.
It's when you get them dizzy spells and the shit just starts like everything is topsy-turvy and you're like, whoa, when does the FDR do this?
Oh.
When is it gonna stop though? Balance your life out.
It was definitely one of my low points.
Yeah,
Can I share my drunk story?
let's go.
Okay, so I was, I turned 21, when you're naturally, you can legally buy alcohol, you know what I'm saying? So I'm with my friends, we're by 86th Street, and, we get a beer tower. And the beer tower, it's like, imagine imagine like a big football and like a long tube,
Right.
So, I'm drinking beer. The bartender's like, oh, okay, like, here's some free shots, it's your birthday and stuff like that, So I make it out of there, right? But, my friends are like, oh, okay, Wilson, chill out, whatever like that. And literally, chill out. I sit on the curb, start vomiting.
Beer?
Yeah, some beer.
Was you mixing?
Yeah.
He was taking shots.
Yeah, because I'm taking everything.
What is the saying? Liquor before beer before liquor makes you sicker, right? And liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta take the shot and chase it with a beer.
Because honestly, when you just turn 21, your friends are like, here, drink this. You're
Oh
21.
yeah.
You're turning up. Yeah. So literally, like, I remember I was getting held upside down drinking from the beer tower. So, I'm upside down, my head's on the floor. I'm drinking,
chug,
and there's like a little like a Gatorade, like little Gatorade thing that close out. I'm literally drinking from
the tap.
And that was the night that I always remember. But I also do remember, cab ride home. I don't know whose cab it was, but I vomited the shit out of the back of the cab.
As somewhat of an adult, because whatever, me. I'm thankful for all those times that I fucked up because now once I feel myself getting to that limit, I'm like, stop, eat a piece of bread,
something,
chill, drink some water. You're good. Just
water is your friend.
My best friend Yasmin, she's my childhood best friend. We've been best friends since forever ever is Tippy. Tipper of Danger. She's a makeup artist. Go look her up. Miss Danger Moi on Facebook, on Instagram. She's fucking, she is fucking fabulous.
MUA stands for makeup artist.
She was my first friend in kindergarten. We're still friends to this day.
Oh, damn.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
That
is really
no, you know what's crazy?
Yeah,
I had posted something recently that Justin LaBoy, I love Justin LaBoy, that he had posted about how loyal is your friendship? Like, let me see your longest friendship. And I tagged her, and her response was so adorable. She was like, I told her to stop crying, and then she let no one bully me because I was the bully beater upper. I will. You bullied one of my friends, and I was fucking coming for you in every way possible. You didn't want to fuck with my friends.
Okay.
So the bullies didn't like me.
Yeah, you bullied the bullies.
Because I bullied the bullies. I definitely
Good
did.
job.
Oh yeah? You want my lunch money? Give me your fucking snacks. Give me your whole lunchbox.
Yeah.
Fuck you and your mom.
Yo, dead ass.
I don't care if your sister's in 5th grade. Bring it.
Yo, dead ass, you want to crack up though? So my first fight in school was with this girl named Daisy. And when I got to the 5th grade, I fought her sister named Andrea. Now, who would have fucking known that Daisy had 7 fucking sisters?
Oh, wow.
7. So when I fought Andrea in the 5th grade, I kind of, you remember the sports?
The white, yeah.
So you remember the fork spoons? Yeah, they stopped putting those in my school because I forked her.
You sporked her.
I definitely fucking did.
Yeah, you have to use a lot of force. Them shits break just picking up a fucking.
Well, let me tell you, it didn't break. And then I was in the office biting all my nails off. Like, what? Oh, hell yeah. It was always that. All her sisters came for me. The whole summer I fought. The entire summer. All summer. And even teenager sisters. And,
oh my God.
But you know what I learned? That I can fight. And that gave
Fuck if you bigger than
that
me.
gave me a lot of.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, what that did was it gave my ego such a fucking boost of confidence that by the time I got to the
You
sixth
felt
grade,
untouchable.
no, you don't understand. By the time I got to the sixth, that's why I say like. If I didn't even have to know you. I saw somebody bully you, I was going for them. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. I don't know you, but I'm gonna fight your battle.
Yeah.
That's how it got to that point.
Going back to that subject of best friends, me and my best friend this September will make 16 years being best friends.
Okay.
We met when we were 14, freshman year. She loved me automatically. I was like, look at this bitch. Who the fuck is this fucking bitch? Because she used to be a model. She's still beautiful.
Right.
So I was just looking at her like, yeah, bitch,
gorgeous.
whatever.
I get lost in Yana's eyes.
Yeah, she's got some really beautiful
I'm gonna
eyes.
fucking kidnap you, bitch. So if you're watching my show, I'm saying it.
I promise.
Carly, what? Say that you're gonna let me kidnap Yana.
Alright, you could kidnap Yana.
I'm gonna kidnap you, Yana.
Whenever she's with me, and we're drinking or we're partying, she just gets this fucking boost of confidence, like as if I could take on the world, like I'm fucking Thor and shit.
Right.
She's like, yeah, you see my best friend? You see my best friend? And she's like, bitch, I just feel so safe with you. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not invincible. Like, somebody's gonna fuck me up one day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but then I also like it because I'm like, damn, you trust me that much?
But you know something, and let me tell you, in all truth, from my personal experience, when we have our best friends that are like that, we're the alpha, and we motivate them in a different way. Shout out to my bitch Keely. One time, me and Keely are at this club in Dykeman, and I used to love going to this club every Thursday. And it so happens that some bitches that didn't like me, they're plotting on jumping me. And mind you, I'm very one that I'm with the shits all the fucking time.
Like, jump me then, bitch.
Right. So I'm literally in the middle of the block, like, I don't give a fuck. Do what you gotta do. I'm right here. My homegirl, who's never had a fight in her life, she was in group homes, which she's gonna be a guest here because they just made a documentary on her of her being in the group home. I'm very proud of her. She works for the group home that she was originally in, St. Chris. Shout out to that. Yeah, she does a lot of amazing shit. Yeah, she's definitely giving back. I'm very proud of her. She's gone through mad shit and she's overcome it all, and it just goes to show both of her parents died, you know, so she doesn't really have family. It's just her and her daughter. So I commend my bitch, because when I tell you, like, this bitch has been through it, this bitch has been through it. But fuck it, she could show that the system, you don't always have to come fucked up out of the system. You can make something good out of it. Look, she's working in the same group home that she was brought up in. So that's amazing to me that you're in a place that molded you into this great person that you are today.
She's literally giving back.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
bro, honestly, I can say, because she's my friend, like, she sleeps there. That's how dedicated she is to these kids. Because she knows what it's like. So I'm so happy that they had made a documentary on Channel 13 like mad years ago. Phil, shout out to Phil, may he rest in peace. He was her social worker. He passed away like 2 years ago. And yeah, he was amazing. Like, you know, he got her first apartment. So I love how it shows that the system is not always fucked up.
And those are the best, in my opinion, those are the best kind of counselors that have been through it before. Even if you think about how many drug counselors out there are recovered addicts.
Shout out to Heather.
They've experienced it. They know what you're going through. They know firsthand. So rather than somebody just being like, oh my God, it's okay, just put it down, just, you know what I mean? There's somebody that can actually tell you, like, well, I did this and I did that, so they can guide you the right way.
Listen,
so that's amazing to me.
I agree. No, and listen, you know what's the sucky part though, is that I feel it with her, because, you know, when me and her talk about her kids at the group home and shit she goes through, there are a lot of kids that get so attached to her because, unfortunately, let's be realistic, guys, there are a lot of kids out here that aren't loved. And when kids are in a group home, after they hit a certain age, they're not going to be adopted. So they have to age out. So it sucks that as me, myself, when God blesses me with my blessings and I'm able to have the capital that I need, that is my first goal, is to open up a safe home. I don't want it to be a group home. I want it to be a safe home. Because honestly, I know what it feels like, not having where to go, not knowing what to do, not having guidance. And so many girls and young men need that. I'm sorry, there are parents out here that just don't give two shits about their kids. They can go weeks without knowing what their kids are doing. I can't go 5 minutes. Yeah, so it's like, I feel like there's not enough shit for the kids to really like I'm grateful for Phil as far as Keely, because Phil guided Keely through the whole process. Phil took a liking to her. He really loved her as a child. Like, he didn't have kids, so he took her in as his kid.
A support system is extremely important.
It is, oh my
especially in a young
God.
child of mine. The support system is extremely important.
It is crazy how we don't realize how much the smallest thing of just someone letting you know, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I'm here for you. I care for you. You matter. Like, that goes a long way, especially in a hormonal teenager's mind. Because those are some of the toughest fucking years. Yeah, whether we think it was the time of our lives or like we didn't have responsibilities, those are some of the toughest years growing up, and the changes in our bodies and dealing with all that other shit. So it's really important to have that support system, to have somebody that you can depend on.
No, and you know, I feel like nowadays it's unfortunate that, like, with all the fucking social media, all the technology, all the social outlets, so much shit, all the shit that we can do, charity work, fundraisers, there is not enough community things in our communities for our kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, after school programs are so fucking hard to come by. And they're so expensive. So half of the parents can't even put their kids in after school. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's like, to me, it's like, it sucks that the system doesn't realize that they're spending all this money on shit that it's like, come on, can we at least spend it on something that's going to do good for our children? I went to, shout out to 141. I went to IS 141 in Riverdale. Now, I don't know about you, what kind of school you guys went to, but I don't know no fucking city school that offers ceramics, wood, driving classes, theater classes. I had all of that. I did ceramic, I did wood, I did economics, I learned how to bake, I learned how to, in junior fucking high school. We had a kitchen, we had, I made, like I was on.
We have all class.
No, listen, that's why I'm so into,
fashion. Crayons and paper, do something.
That's why I'm so into fashion. I learned how to, I went to school in Dominican Republic, but I learned how to sew in IS 141. So it's like, they definitely, anything that you were creative about, they were ready to push and blow up. Like, all my friends, Yasmin, I met Yasmin there. All my, like, I can say I'm still friends with all of them till this day. Yeah, all of my friends from junior high school, I'm still friends with them. They taught us something different. Like, I felt like, and mind you, let me explain.
You real life skills.
Yes, but look at the craziness.
You ain't taking algebra and applying that.
No, we weren't. No, right.
Because I only had art and music, and that was it.
No, oh my God, we had all kinds of music. We had band theater. We had all kinds of shit. But you know what? The amazing real part of the school was, in the beginning when we started going there, it was a Jewish school. It was a Hebrew school. So they decided to integrate it and have, Black and Spanish kids come into the school. Okay. And our first year of school, I participated. So, now it's like, I was so dumb.
A yeshiva, right? Jewish schools, yeshiva or something.
But, right. But I think they weren't fully Jewish. They had like
surprising in itself, because
they protested every day in front of the school. Every day they protested in front of the school. They would throw stuff at us. Like, it was horrible.
Yeah, because even if you wanted to rent or buy property in a Jewish community, you have to go through them.
When I tell you that they made our lives a living hell, and then of course, I won't say that we were like right and we were like, oh great. No, we fucked up. We started beating up their kids. We dead ass. We would wait for them at the bus stop and beat rat's ass out of them. Why? Because we were tired of coming to school and getting shit thrown at you. Calling us little niggas and spics all Bro, it didn't matter, like, at all. We would be at lunch and we would be hearing them like, we don't want these niggers and spics in our community. And I'm like, damn, y'all don't even know us. Yeah. And in reality, if you look back, all of us came out to be pretty all fucking right. Literally, all of us.
It's just that the Hasidic Jewish community is very like stuck on their ways, on, you know what I mean? Like they want it their way or no way.
Oh, no way at all.
I've experienced it a couple of times too, because they're not only, racist against Blacks or Hispanics, or
right, there is
Catholics, anybody else that's not Jewish. If you're not Jewish, like, it's just, It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I just felt like at some point I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna let it go. I want to come here for a new experience. I had fun though. It was one of the best experiences I could say. Like it was better. High school wasn't even like junior high school. My junior high school was more lit than my high school. Like that.
You
We
never
had
told
wood
us
shop
that TikTok recipe, but I just realized.
for the Seagram or for the.
It was just this. This was
yeah, it was just for
Seagrams.
Henny. Yeah, just for
Just
Henny.
Seagrams, and
And
that's
Henny.
that's
You're making me
for your pussy.
No, that's not. No, why are you saying
I thought that's what you said.
no? This is just to get lit.
Oh,
Oh,
the Seagrams.
she already threw a cat out the bag. I'm about to give y'all something for the summer.
14-year-old made that TikTok getting lit over.
Nah, she wasn't a 14-year-old. Guys, all right.
I just got confused.
So in the nature of my darling friend here, who is now our friend, Mr. Tears Up, right? I was looking up shit on TikTok because you know my guys know I'm a TikTok.
She sends me like 30 of them a day, and I don't watch them.
Whatever. You should watch them. I send you informed.
Send it to me on TikTok then.
I'm gonna keep sending it to you on TikTok. So, you know, I love TikTok. TikTok has given me a couple of pointers for me to give to you ladies for the summer for your vaginas. Keep your vaginas fresh and happy. So your lovers would love to go down there and be in a tropical island.
Tropical island breeze. I feel like that's a summer's eve scent.
So let me give y'all the two that I like the most. So number one, it's pure cranberry juice, which is pure cranberry juice, and that nasty
Not that
real
cranberry
right,
cocktail.
not that no pure that 100% pure bitter shit. Pineapple juice, lemon juice,
Definitely pineapple juice.
yeah, pineapple juice, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and honey. Chi. Drink this before you go see your, hookup. And
Drink
girl,
it a couple days before.
nah, drink that shit every day. All I'm gonna tell you is,
don't just drink it the day of. Make that shit part of your routine.
after
Like
you
put on
do
your
it,
makeup.
DM me. Tell me what your lover thought. Another one is, now this one, I'm gonna tell you what the girl said in the video. Don't blame me for your panties being wet. That has nothing to do with me. So anyway, moving along. You take aloe, you take pineapple, of course, and you take lemon and ginger and honey, and you mix it in the blender, and voila. It is like a fucking refreshing mint to your vagina. Your vagina will taste like a tropical island. You would feel like you are just, what's that lady called? Chiquita Banana with all the fruits in her head. You will be Chiquita Vagina.
Chiquita
Vagina. So if you want your man or your lady to be all up in the crevices of your putante, get something it.
I like
Get that juice.
I like
that word. So
Putante. Those are my Tawney Dominicanisms. Because
Putante.
God knows that I have my own language. All Dominicans do. Power to my Dominicans.
Is it putante or putante?
Putante.
Okay. All right.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Putante?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
like that shit. They need to add that to like Spanish.
I'm trying to learn,
Yeah.
Putante.
I mean, listen.
I feel like that's an insult. Like you fucking putante.
Like you fucking putante.
What you just say about my mother?
But no, it's not. It's just your pussy. But I'm just saying, refreshing your shit. Because nowadays, I feel like we don't pay enough attention to ourselves. Which, I don't know if have you ever heard about vision boards?
Vision boards, no. Is that like a Ouija type thing or what?
No.
Please strangle me. Please strangle me. How do you not know about
like
vision
a
board?
corkboard or like a little thing that you put your pictures on, like them things you put on the boards have the ribbons and things that you aspire to be.
So basically,
just speaking things into existence, but having
manifesting.
You see
manifesting your greatness.
Yeah. So when you wake up every day, you see that and you're reminded of that. So then you just have that thought in your head to continue on to achieve that.
No, but honestly, like do your research. Now, when I first found out about manifesting shit, this was like, I'm gonna say 2000. Jay was born. I'm gonna say like 2003. Right before I got pregnant with Jay.
A long time ago.
A long motherfucking time ago. So basically, you take everything that you desire and aspire for the next 10 years. I did a 10-year plan, 10 months, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 years, So I did a couple of different ones. And you basically manifest where you want to be in this period of time. And you're looking at it every day, so you're envisioning it every day. So you're kind of just making your life to be this already without it being happening yet, because you're creating it for yourself. And the guy that really caught my attention, mind you, this was in 2000 and whatever, so I don't remember the YouTube channel that it was, because it was on YouTube that I saw it. He manifested, he drew out a house, like I'm talking about down to the T. He pulled out the board because he framed it. He pulled out the board and he showed like all the clippings of a magazine that he had cut out. His kitchen was exactly the same, everything. And he brought this house just the way it was. Wow. But it was exactly the way he manifested it. So I was like, oh, if he can manifest that, why can't I? I need to manifest my life into better and to do good. And I feel like if I do one good deed a day, I did something great. Okay. Because one deed a day keeps the fucking devil away.
I don't got $1, so.
No, it's not. Has nothing to do with the
I agree with you though. I agree with you. You know,
like it could be anything.
It's all about helping each other.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
helping each other.
I think it goes beyond that. I feel like sometimes, like people don't realize. I could be on the train and I could see a guy, a man or a woman, and they just. I feel like they need me to say like, hey, you're beautiful. I'll say it to them. And on God, I will see the whole reaction, the whole change in them. Like, oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. Yeah. Like I changed their day.
You do appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So I feel like I was put on this earth to sprinkle happiness on everyone.
And then when you do that, you know, you make them feel good. It's also making you feel good too.
Yes, it does.
You put good out there, you're going to receive good back.
100%. I don't have a hate bone in my body. I'm a participator, not a hater. Fuck the bullshit. I mean, you know, I feel like in life there's so much shit that's going on that I'm not gonna focus on the small shit. No, I want to focus on the bigger shit. That's why I want to manifest better shit. Same, you're young, we're all young. Like that's something we should definitely be manifesting our lives in a better for good. Speak right and stop get all these negative words out of our vocabulary and stop speaking about ourselves in ways that we shouldn't. We are great. We are all queens and kings. Like we weren't put on these earth to be peasants.
Your brain responds to emotions and words as if it's actually happened.
Yes.
As if you actually went through it. So every time that you even say lie to somebody about something or you know what I mean? Like just saying something like, oh yeah, I forgot to do this. I'm fucking stupid. You're literally programming yourself to believe that. So words are definitely, I mean, your thoughts turn into words and words turn into action. So you gotta be mindful of what you do and mindful of what you say.
100%.
Because me, honestly, it's like, okay, like setting little goals. That's what I do myself. So right now, I mean, when I started, I had 50 followers, and right now I probably have like 700 now, whatever like that.
Right.
But you know, my small goal is in the summertime to hit 1,000 followers.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, and also, you know, trying to to have a second, you know, source of income, whatever like that, and to have a third one too. Right. So like literally, okay, I'm looking into like, you know, selling my brand. Like,
your t-shirts,
you know,
right? Your hoodies, right?
Yeah,
t-shirts for the summer, right?
Yeah. So literally, I'm gonna try to sell some hoodies and stuff like that while I'm actually going to, you know. Right. And then in the summertime when it gets a little warmer, I'm gonna switch to the t-shirts and then sell that. And you know what I'm saying? And
those crop tops on deck.
Yeah. And I do have a gift for you.
Thank you. I love gifts.
Gift for you.
I love gifts. While you get my gift, I'm gonna read something to y'all that I read today on Instagram that really made me think. It said, pain changes people. It makes them trust less, overthink more, and shut people out. Now, what I wrote to that was definitely does. The hard part is reconditioning your way of thinking. Now, when I say that, what I mean is you literally have to recondition your fucking brain, everything about yourself, in order for you to change all those bad habits that you've created and all those bad thinking. Because what are they serving you? They're not serving you a purpose.
Focus on the negative, more negative.
Yeah. So you have to definitely get your mind out of that and really like just say, fuck it.
Wake up and be grateful. Be grateful
every
to be
day.
Alive. Thank God that you're waking up, that you can take that breath, that you're healthy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people think it's like a cliche, or they're like, oh my God, like, I'm not doing yoga or meditating. But it's not even about that. It's just how you speak to yourself, how you feel about yourself. Like if you wake up and you're like, oh damn, I gotta pay this and I gotta do this and I gotta do that. You're setting your mood for the day.
That's no way to
You're setting your mood for the day. It's not.
Yeah, I'm so optimistic as a person that it's just like I believe that I can wake up and do this and doing this every weekend. You know what I'm saying? I do it during the week a little bit because I work. But literally, me working 45 hours a week, and I still do this on the weekends. So my days off,
And
sell my own
but
juice.
you
And
definitely,
I really do enjoy it.
I definitely shop. That's
And I
what
felt
I
like it's something I was meant to do.
Like honestly, I'm gonna tell you this: the first day I met him, and he came with his juice. It was the way he presented it to me that really made me be like, oh my God, like, fuck the juice. Even if I don't like it, being 100% truthful. I was like, even if I don't fucking like this shit, I like him. I like how he came fully with his story, ready to tell me how he came up with his shit, and how he loves doing this. And the joy you see in his eyes is something I look for. I crave to see that in young kids now.
Just for the record, the red and the yellow
are the fucking balls. I really like that yellow mellow.
I do have your gift.
Yes, let me see my gift. I love it. Thank you. It's a sweater, guys. Oh, gracias.
Here's your gift, so you can look like me.
So I can look like you. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it later when we take a picture. Look how cute.
I got yours in the car.
It's
in the car.
That's so
It's in
big.
the
I
car.
love it.
It's in the
That's
car.
for the
I'm
next
not the
one.
host, but I appreciate
It's in the
that.
car.
I love my
I'll bring
sweater.
out to Woman's podcast.
Look at his
Woman's
eyes.
Woman's podcast.
Yes, because guys, let me, he already
One
put
week
the
from
cat out the bag. But 1 week from today, my bitch is gonna be on air with Wilma's podcast. Are y'all ready? Y'all not ready for us.
That thought this was just a hobby, not
Yeah.
a lifestyle.
Hello.
The evolution of media is us. Shout out to S.STREET. Shout out to the 1718 Collective. Shout out to YouTube. We're on YouTube Live now. You know what I'm
Guys,
saying?
right? I forgot
Check
to
it
mention
out.
that shit. Well,
We
we
share.
live on YouTube. Hi,
Right.
YouTube. Are you
Love
guys
YouTube.
ready for us? Y'all not
I'm
ready
glad
for
to be
YouTube
here,
for me
you
to
know.
blow it up. I'm ready to blow you up.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Please. And sorry for anything that I may say that would offend anybody, but I love you all. And,
Transparent.
at the end of the day, I'm
Transparent.
transparent, whether you like it or I like it. That was the whole point of this, because I just like to be real.
And with that being
But I love you
said,
guys.
we are going to honor an old time.
Oh my God, I've been waiting for this all
And cut
day.
to a quick
Yes.
commercial break from our sponsors, which is me. So shout out to Flintstone and
Oh,
Wellesley.
no.
Now
Go ahead, Flintstone.
and shit.
My favorite part of my show right
And now, a word from our sponsors. Hey ladies, come here. We can keep a secret. We know you have those days when you're not feeling so fresh, or maybe your man told you that your chocha smells like a stale ashtray. Well, so we have great news for you. Introducing Tawney's Total Tonic. Made of an all-natural juice blend and no sugar added, high pH level, and completely alkaline. Guaranteed to get you smelling and tasting better than ever. Full disclaimer, this product does not prevent pregnancy or STDs. Using this product alone will not work. Soap, water, and daily showers are recommended. Call Tawney today and get your Total Tonic. 555-333-7777. Summer's coming and nobody wants to smell like an owl neck stuffed with onions.
You heard me. You don't want to smell like onions stuffed in an owl's neck. I love how I missed those commercials. I know the
But you already know. You got them fresh fruits and shit.
I got a blue Hawaiian, I got a raspberry lemonade on me, looking like the
We're
logo,
gonna go on a quick.
Looking just like the logo.
Looking like the logo.
You got two yellow ones on it.
Yeah, I have two yellow ones on me right now. So
Hello. We're gonna take a
Whoever made
quick
your
break
logo did a good job.
and come
Yeah,
back.
can I shout him out?
Go ahead.
Okay, shout out to Goya Rios. That's my man Claudio, the OG. He made my logo. It's a killer
What's
pro.
up?
Yeah, because when I first started, I didn't have a logo, and he was like, "Yo,
none
bro,
of us
did.
I can make you a logo." He's like, "Yo, bro, you can pay me in juice." I was like, "All right, I'll pay you in juice."
I like that. I'll pay you in
Yeah.
juice.
I
We
like
like
that
when we
too.
pay
Yeah.
you in shit.
Yeah,
I pay you in product. That's
Yeah.
right. That worked out better for us.
Right. We're gonna take a quick
Shout
break,
him out
guys.
at his
Okay.
Instagram. One more
His
time.
Instagram is at Goya Rios. He makes.
Goya Rios.
I know he makes leggings and he does a lot.
Leggings?
Shout out
Yeah,
to Goya.
Leggings? All right.
Yeah,
We're gonna
hoodies,
check you out in a few,
hoodies.
Mr. Goya
Yeah, he
Rios.
does a lot. That's my OG.
Leggings? Okay, we're gonna check you out. But we're
Inside.
gonna take a quick break. Don't
Yeah.
forget to follow us on Instagram on Tawney Inside and Out at Inside and Out. Oh my God, I was talking about nighttime because I'm ready to go outside.
Inside and
Yeah,
out.
outside.
Inside and Out. But
Yeah,
Tawney
outside,
Inside and
outside.
Out on S.STREET Media. If y'all don't go follow S.STREET Media on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I may come beat y'all up. Y'all already know how I get down. So don't
Anybody
even
that
come to you.
subscribes and send me a screenshot on Cash App you $1. No
Word!
Oh,
Subscribe to S.STREET Media. We're gonna cash out you $1. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button.
$1.
Give me a
Buy a
dollar.
bottle of water.
You know?
$10 to get you this.
You
You
might
heard
be,
me.
you might be $1 short of that teardrop juice. So let me help you out.
So we're going on break, guys. Okay. You all right now?